Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Love Tutorials and Lua and stuff. And today we are going to be working on the player file. So let's create a new tab, save it as player.lua. And before I forget, we need to require it, which tells main.lua that it actually exists. So require, in parentheses, or quotation marks, same thing, whatever, player. We don't need to write .lua because Love is so awesome that it automatically knows it's a .lua. Before I forget, we get to make our own functions and call them whatever we want. So I'm gonna call mine the player and then like load, draw, update. And before I forget, I'm gonna add these to main.lua and player draw. So like I said, we get to add our own functions. So function player load function player underscore update and function player draw. Okay, so now we need to make the player variables. So make a new table, call it player equals empty table, open curly brackets, close curly brackets. And now we could do this inside or underneath it. I like doing it underneath it, but you could do it inside of it. It would look like you type it inside of here. So yeah, I'm gonna do it underneath it. So we need to make the player's x, so player dot x. Let's make it 100. Player dot y equals 100. Actually, I want to change the x to 0. And player dot width is 30. And player dot height is 60. So now, if we load this, still doesn't do anything because we haven't added any of these variables we've created to. We haven't made any logic for it. So let's draw our player. So love.graphics. We're going to make the color of the player. So to do that, we do set color, and it uses RGB. And the way you use RGB, it's by numbers, and it stands for red, green, and blue. And the highest number a color can get is 255. So like, if I was to do 000 for RGB, it would create black. And if I was to do 255, 255, 255, it would create white. Because the lack of all colors is black, and the mix of all colors is white. And so I want to make my player a nice blue color. So I would do 0, 150, and 255. I think that's the right thing. And we'll find out in a minute. And I forgot to put the dot. The love.graphics dot set color. And love.graphics dot rectangle to draw our player. Man, I cannot spell today. We need to make this filled. And we need to use the player.x, player.y, player.width, and player.height. That will draw our player. And let's make that. Yep, there's the blue color I was telling you about. So now, we made, in the last episode, a rectangle move by itself, but we want to make it so we can make it move with the arrow keys. So we would do that in player.update. So to do that, we do if love.keyboard dot is down, and then let's do right, quotation marks, right, then player.x equals player.x plus 2. And now let's copy and paste this for the left and right arrow keys. You could do it for up and down too. You would just change it for Y. Change it to Y instead of X. Paste that. Be -2, because we're going the other way. It would be left. So let's try this. I might have got my directions mixed up. Nope. If I hit the right arrow key, moves to the right. Left arrow key, moves to the left. And I will actually do it for the y-axis. And do this. Let's make them go up in this one. And that'd be -2. We would have to change this to Y, and this to Y, and make this down, and see what happens then. I got my up and down mixed up. Actually, no, I didn't. Oops. Let's try this. Yep, now we can move this rectangle wherever we want on the screen. He can still go off the screen because we haven't made collision, but you know, later episodes to come. And you can do a lot with this. You can make it so he just moves on the X or Y axis, depending on what you're trying to make. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Maybe next episode I will do bullets or enemies or something like that. Maybe even just like how to make a map. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Code Red Tutorials signing out.